again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Saturn square or opposition to midheaven in the natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in the natal chart. They were a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do was make another series on them in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is when you have Saturn square or opposite the midheaven in the natal chart, there may be difficulty in terms of concentrating, doing so with little diversions and distractions, which is Saturn, on matters pertaining to the career and livelihood, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say if you have the midheaven in Aquarius as an example, matters pertaining to the career and livelihood may be associated with humanitarian, altruistic endeavors. It may be something associated with astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, innovation, meteorology, as some examples. And also, too, there may be trouble finding the ambition, which is Saturn, or just things you want to accomplish, which is the midheaven in general. Now, if the midheaven, say, is in Scorpio, things you may want to accomplish may be tied in. It could be with matters of support, whether it's moral, emotional, or monetary support, transformation. It could be doing something, field associated with Scorpio, such as locksmithing, psychology, the occult, which includes astrology, something connected with embalming, working as a coroner or a surgeon, doing something with forensics or investigation, as some examples. And also, too, another way Saturn square or opposite the midheaven may manifest in the natal chart is that the father, older people, and authority figures, which is Saturn, may not be compatible with those qualities you have that are difficult to suppress, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say, for example, the midheaven, say, is in Gemini. Well, those qualities that are difficult to suppress can be ones that are very mercurial or loquacious, sometimes vacillating. It may be qualities that are very versatile, but at the same time, it could be ones where they're associated with dissipating oneself through lack of a unifying or integrating purpose, being very scattered, as some examples. Um, Another way that these aspects may manifest in the natal chart is that it may not be, these aspects may not be auspicious for having the discipline, which is Saturn, to attain a success, which is the midheaven. Now, if the midheaven is a Capricorn, as an example, there may be a desire to attain success in something associated with the government or politics, something with accounting, dentistry, information technology, um, masonry, timekeeping, as some examples, or even you're doing something in some kind of business in general. Also, too, you may have difficulty being serious, which is Saturn, regarding improving your social status and stature in life, which is the midheaven. Now, the thing about this is, if you have, let's say, the midheaven in Taurus as an example, you may try to improve your social status and stature in life in a very deliberate, plotting, and methodical manner. But it may be also doing something Taurus related, whether it's something associated with geology, carpet laying, uh, finance, banking, art, music, agriculture, architecture, gardening, cultivation, as some examples. And also, too, there may be issues of handling responsibility, which is Saturn, with the father, older people, and authority figures, which is Saturn. Now, if you have say Saturn in Scorpio as an example, there may be certain responsibilities connected with wills, estates, inheritances, maybe matters of support, whether it's moral, emotional, monetary support. Um, it can be too. I mean, another way these aspects may be expressed in the natal chart is that those same people that I just mentioned before, the father, older people, and authority figures, may not be beneficial to your livelihood and career, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say if the midheaven is in Sagittarius, as an example, that livelihood in midheaven may be um, associated with publishing, advertising, foreign travel, doing something with printing press operation, commercial work. It could be something associated with college teaching, something that may involve sports, athletics, as some examples. And also, too, Saturn square or opposite the midheaven in the natal chart may also manifest where you have to may work harder, which is Saturn, than most to maintain your public image and reputation, which is the midheaven. Let's say the midheaven is in the zodiac sign Cancer, as an example. There may be a public image and reputation you're trying to maintain as far as being caring, nurturing, sympathetic, tenacious, devoted, dedicated, someone that expresses unconditional love. As some examples, if let's say if the midheaven is in Capricorn, as another example, that public image may be one that's rather structured, disciplined, consistent, ambitious, responsible, premeditative, as another example. And also, too, Saturn related people, which can include superiors and mentors, may not be propitious to you in terms of gaining notoriety and recognition, which is the midheaven. Now, if let's say, for example, if the midheaven is in Aries, notoriety and recognition may be gained. It could be doing something with the military or some leadership position, something with well-do. Could be arson investigation, law enforcement, um, as some examples. Now, also, too, Saturn square or opposite the midheaven may also be expressed in having trouble in terms of finding the ambition, which is Saturn, to attain a position of authority, which is the midheaven. Now, let's say, for example, if the midheaven is in Leo, one may desire a position of authority associated with entertainment or acting or something with creativity. It may be something involving working with children, cardiology, or sports, or even product demonstration as some examples, because Leo energy likes to boast up things, um, including products. Now, another way these aspects may be expressed in the natal chart is that they may not be propitious for planning, which is Saturn. Things connected with the midheaven in general, whether it be responsibilities or career-related matters, or how one is going to accomplish or attaining success, even activities with the dominant parent, which is often the father. And let's say the midheaven, as an example, is in Pisces. There may the person may attempt to attain success. It could be in a Pisces-related field, whether it be poetry, dancing, photography, chemistry, anesthesiology, or the metaphysical, which includes astrology, and also the person may be rather idealistic in terms of obtaining success, and also in matters with responsibilities as well, because that is connected with the midheaven as well. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Roland saying so.